Hello guys, tell me how you doing. Yeah, please, you really need to do something for this channel. I need you to subscribe and click on the notification bell. This is going to really encourage us to bring more content to you. Please just do that right now and let's go ahead with the program. Pam, 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 pam.
Yes, that was one.
Okay.
That was the time my very first time in Kaba, precisely. So I went to a school called High School in Kaba. Then, as a Lagosian, everybody sees me as a very special person. Then, I can say then, because one of those things I used to do then was to create people, to mobilize people for dancing competition and all those things. So I was social, so as a result of this, I was made the social prefect of the school. So now, as normal as when you are a prefect in the school, all the girls, you will be a subject, more or less, especially as a social prefect, they see you as the special and all those things. So though a lot of things happened. So when I was as a prefect, I used to see her and then go to their class to teach them. I have some of my friends, Joaquin, Ola, Lemiru, Michael and others. So we split ourselves to go to their previous classes. She was in SS2 and I was in SS3.
So what were you actually teaching them, Mr. Owoshagba?
I think I was taking them economics. Sometimes I would take them mathematics, and sometimes we have one group that takes mathematics. Then that is Mr. Joaquin, Lauren Lake, I think. So each time we go to their class, I you understand, normal now.
So you go there to toast them?
Actually, let me say, I mostly go to that particular class, let me say, I go to entice, to showcase my, the type of talent and, as a mathematician, as a mathematics group and other subjects. So I want them to see that. We always want them, because all of us in the class then, in the school then, as a prefect, that is number one thing we go for. We go to see the beautiful girls in the class and how to treat them and all those things. So on that fateful day, I saw her and I said, oh, this is beautiful. Initially, blah, just have the girl and do, normal.
The things that guys do to girls, right? And they don't them.
Yes. I'm the type of person that I'm infatuated by. Yes, you can.
So just want to do what the boy is saying. I get you now.
Yes. But it took me a lot of time. In fact, I've never suffered to get the girl the way it was on our own case. I have to involve some of my friends, girls. Some girls, we have some girls in the school. We call them Chubao. I don't know, maybe they'll be hearing me right now, or they will. You understand? We call them Chubao. I like those girls. So I involve the girls. This girl is giving me tough time, and I don't know what to do. And she told the girl that this month, girls are always around me. So how do you think I can cope with this type of person? Then I don't know how she convinced her. Gradually keep going in the school and all those things. I would go to her place. I would go to her. She come to mine. We go to class together to study, to Glory be to God. Everything was, yes, we wanted it. So,
Mr. Owoshagba and Mrs Owoshagba, I want to know what you saw in your husband or what you saw in your wife that made you to decide that this is the person I want to marry.
you know, I told you earlier, you know, first, beauty is the first thing that attracted me to her. You know, she looks more or less, I used to see her as, I call her India girl then, because of her facial look and all those things. So, you know, that is the first thing you have to consider in a girl before you talk to them.
I understand.
Yes. So, though beauty is not, what is it called? Beauty, I mean, facial beauty is not the beauty of the woman. So, the beauty of the woman lies
Inside her, right?
So, but basically, for the first time you meet a girl, what you see is the beauty. Wow, this girl is beauty. This is my spec. This is the kind of girl I like.
Okay, thank you, sir. Mrs. Owoshagba, what did you see in your husband that made you decide, okay, I will marry this guy?
My husband is a God-fearing man. He's not God-fearing. He doesn't get lost.
All right, sir. I understand there are family members that do not want you to get married to Mrs. Owoshagba. Now, despite all that discouragement, what still made you to still be with her and feel this is the person you must marry, despite all that?
See, I believe that love is above everything. Love is above everything. I don't know, I'm not conversant with the history of my hometown, and all that I have in mind is Kaba, which is going to be Kaba Open State soon by the special grace of God. We are one. So, and that is one of those things I used to tell my wife. I do tell her, wherever your child is going to bring a husband, wherever your child is going to bring a wife, let it be that they come together for love. Whether a Muslim, a Christian, what is it called? Whatever background they may come from, let it be for love. So I don't know. I just make love to be above everything, and to God be the glory. Love supersedes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Love supersedes. So what you are telling me now is that love is above all, above tribe, above ethnicity, above color, above race. Oh, that is beautiful. So I'm learning one or two things from you, husband and wife. I see that
when I say love, if you love somebody, you will not even listen to you. You will not allow any barrier, anything at all to stop you from getting what you, since this is what you want. This is what you want and you love the person. Why not forget about every other person saying it's not as if there is any disadvantage, or maybe she has any disability, or within the family there is one thing they are doing that is contrary to the will of God. Whatever that is not contrary to the will of God, and you are telling me that I cannot get married to this person because of your own interest, I'm out of it. I will do it, and I will put everything in the hand of God.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. A lot of people online, they say marriage is not an achievement. But seeing the way you were happy on your wedding day and the way your wife too was also joyous, I can see that marriage is surely an achievement. So what are you going to say to those people that always, spoil marriage? Because, online we see people scatter husband beating wife and all sort of negative news concerning marriage, and a lot of people must have decided that, oh, I'm not going into this union because of the negative news around. So what are you going to say to these people that don't believe in marriage? What are you going to say to them, Mr. Owoshagba?
Well, I think people are getting married for different reasons. It depends on your mindset. It depends on what you have in mind prior to even the proposal. Like, if you have it in mind that some people are going into a relationship because of what they are going to get from that particular person. Maybe for material things, especially ladies. The moment they see a guy that is handsome, they look at him, oh, this guy is handsome, I want to go for her. If you look at that, I don't know, some people go into relationship like men. They want to take advantage of a wealthy lady or a wealthy woman, whatever, or an influential somebody. So this type of relationship, you will see that Yoruba used to say one adage, so some people go to club to meet girls. And when you get to the club, the girl you meet in the club that is smoking, the girl you meet at the club, why maybe fornicating with other, I don't understand. It depends on your mindset and the type of place where people met. So at the end of the day, you see that this type of people will end up saying, after all, marriage is not an achievement because they did not follow the right channel to get in love with their spouse. At the end of the day, they break up.
So, Mr. Owosagba, where did you meet your own wife? Where did you meet your own wife?
I told you earlier on, I met her
in school.
Okay.
Mr. Owosagba,
yes.
You just did your wedding recently, right? And you have 3 kids already.
Yes.
Why don't we have 1 or 2 more kids to mark this wedding?
Yes, a very good question. But we are civilized enough to see what is happening in the country. What we did was to fulfill righteousness. You get me?
Okay.
So that is why you see the program of something family planning. So I don't think that is though God owns everything, God owns everything. There are so many people that need something that after that they still have to. Some it doesn't work for them. But now the guy with these streets now, I know how I did my experience.
Now so
everything did as I want.
Okay, now Mrs. Owoshagba. In the nearest future, are we seeing like 4 more children?
I cannot say because in the situation of the country now, I cannot say that.
Okay, with the situation of the country where everything is so cheap, life is going well, you cannot say right now. You cannot say, okay.
You cannot say. You should say.
That's what I want to
No, you see that you say yes or no. Yes or no?
No.
No. Is it no?
Yes, it's no.
Mr. Owoshagba, is it no from your own end?
Partially no. Partially because I love children. I want to have one more.
Wow. So let's say you become a billionaire now. Let's say tomorrow now you become a billionaire. Like how many? Okay, we are not going to count the children. As per African something, but are you going to have more if you become a billionaire tomorrow?
Of course, I need to have more because I think my grandfather has up to. If you see the family of Owoshagbas, we are more extended than any other family in this country.
Wow.
So, and one man marching through Owoshagbas, a one-man battalion.
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh my.
The man was over 100 years before he died, and I think he has up to. Though I don't want to have up to the number.
That number, okay.
He has, because I see it as things of the ancients, marrying plenty wives and all those. But do you know how many children? I cannot even count the children. So likewise, my own dad also have so many children. So if God says, why not?
So you can have more. Wow.
1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more.
Because you're a billionaire, you can do that.
Yes, now because did you hear the question?
If you become a billionaire.
Do you know what it is to become a billionaire? The billion.
You cannot have more than one. If one night now.
Mrs Owoshagba, we will be expecting 10 from you.
He said you are expecting like 6 more.
6 more, yeah. We already have
7 more.
Yeah, 7 more. You already have 3.
One you have.
All right.
High five.
High five. Let's go. Come on. Oh yeah. Thank you. So now, I want to ask, what during the course of your courtship or dating, what behavior did your husband exhibit that almost discouraged you from marrying him? Because I know why you guys were dating or doing all those stuff together, you must have noticed some things. Nobody's perfect, we all know, right? So what kind of behavior did he exhibit that made you to be thinking twice whether can I marry this guy or I can't marry him?
Actually, I cannot. It does not have any behavior that can make me say that I cannot marry him, because he has been a good type to me. He doesn't lie, like I've said earlier, and he doesn't lie. Then he's very truthful.
Okay.
He's very truthful, doesn't lie. Then
So what I'm saying now is, okay, agreed, your husband doesn't lie, he's very truthful. What I'm saying now is, you are not perfect, right? Your husband is not perfect. And you yourself, you know there are some behavior you will exhibit that will make someone to almost slap you. So now, what behavior did you see in your husband? Because you have said he doesn't lie, doesn't do all those things. I agree. But did you notice any inconsistency in his behavior that almost discouraged you? And you can also.
Yes.
So I'm listening to you, Mr. Owoshagba.
Okay, are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you now.
Is it
During courtship and your dating together, yes.
Actually, my challenge then was some part of the family. Not as if I was discouraged, but I was encouraging myself that this is what I want. Despite all the odds, I still want to get what I wanted. There's part of the family that our relationship was a problem to them, like, should I continue? Will this come to naturalize? Will, if God says yes to a relationship, what about those circumstances? And in Yoruba adage, Yoruba culture, woman sọ pé ọkọ ẹbí lèèyàn máa ń fẹ́ kéèyàn tó fẹ́ aya. So if you have a close relationship with some part of the family member and others does not want you, it's a problem. That was the only challenge I had then. And since it is what I wanted, I said, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for her. And whatever it takes me to get her, I was going to do it. And that was what we did. So we are here today.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I want to know, how did your family react when you told them about getting married to Faith?
Actually, I can't say, but I saw love, I saw joy in the faces of each and every one of them. I don't know what anybody has in mind, but with what I saw physically, everybody were like, wow, this is the day we have been waiting for. And they all embraced the program, and both financially, spiritually, in terms of prayer and everything. They keep reaching out to me, calling me, and everything. I was so amazed that despite our initial grudges about getting married and all those things, people they came together and they said, oh, this is the day we have been waiting for, to the glory of God.
Beautiful.
I saw laughter, I saw joy in the faces of each and every one of family and houses.
So Faith, it is time for you to answer that question now. It's like you want to dodge that question, but you cannot dodge me. I'm seeing you from here. How did your family react when you told them about Mr. Owosagba, that you want him to be your husband? How did they react to it?
My family reacted because they said, I'm not married. That I die. Me, but I told them that I love him so much. I don't think that if I do not marry him, that I can marry any other person. Because some guys that are in Cabernet, I don't so much like any of them because of
Their behavior.
their behavior. I really thank God that what God says happened.
So you are glad you married this wonderful man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now you will make the women out there to want to chase your husband, because you have exposed to them that he is a perfect man, he's a good man, he's a good husband. So I want to ask another question. Okay, now this question goes to you, Mrs. Owoshagba. If you are given $2 million to cheat on your husband, are you going to do that?
$2 million naira.
I'm talking about dollars now.
Okay, dollars. It's a huge amount of money. I cannot do that because I love my husband so much.
You love your husband so much, and I wouldn't know, maybe your husband feels the same way. So now the question goes to you, Mr. Owosagba. Will you cheat on your wife for $2 million? You know that money you are going to use it to take care of her. You are going to use it to take care of your kids. You do a lot of things. You achieve a lot of things as a family man. So now, can you do that, sir?
Well, with $2 million, you do a lot of things, and your life is a life-changing and huge amount of money.
Oh yes.
But what about the dignity? Let us take it in this area. Biblically, she said, Her husband is a God-fearing man. Biblically, what does the Bible say about of what profit will it be for a man to gain the whole world and lose his life? I don't think I can do that. So, you know, some people seize money. I don't drive by money. That is one thing. I don't know, other people might want to do it. So many, if you call at least 99% of Nigerians now, they will do that. But not because she's here. She knows I'm not driven by any, you know, material things of this world. I just want to be myself. So what will now drive me? There is no amount of money that will make me to lose. She's worth more than $1 trillion.
Wow.
So I can't cheat on her.
So
I've never cheated on her.
you said she's worth more than. You said she's worth more than trillions to you.
Yes, of course.
That means you are giving me an idea. Because right now I feel like stealing trillions. That means I can steal your wife from you.
With what?
I will bring gun.
I can't say. But when you come with gun, with your gun, you expect to kill both couples and maybe you see what is it called? Who died for love? Was it in the Titanic or whatever? Who died for love? I don't know. Somebody died for love. I don't know.
It was Jack. Jack died for love. So are you ready to die for love, sir? Wow!